So, I went to go see The Gallows last weekend with my good friend Richard. I wasn't originally going to see this. I was going to go see Ted 2 because I looked up the reviews online and they weren't so good. And the first trailer that came out for The Gallows was really good. It really had me psyched. But every trailer that came out afterwards, it just looked worse and worse, so I didn't want to risk watching another bad movie because I've seen 3 in the last, 3 weeks. So we decided on Ted 2, but the showing was removed, so we were stuck with this. So we go into the theater, and another thing I had to comment, it was too freaking loud. I don't know if it was because of the theater or they did it on purpose to make the movie scarier, but oh my god, I think I lost some of my hearing because of it. Every time there was a loud sound, ear piercing. There's even a scene in the movie where they set off the fire alarm. Oh my god. I thought my ears were bleeding. But anyway, now before I get to the movie, there were 30 minutes worth of commercials. I'm going to tell you this to every theater out there. If you're watching this right now, cut the commercials. Get to the freaking movie. Sorry about that. And now to get to the movie. It sucks. Yeah, what did you expect? It freaking sucks. It's a found footage film. There's no effort in that. But you know what? I'm going to go in detail about what's wrong with this movie. The first thing that's wrong with it is right at the beginning. The main bad guy, Charlie, they're showing how he died. It was at a high school play in 1993. They have him up on a pedestal. He have a slip knot around his neck, and it's real. Whose idea was it to have a real slip knot and a gallows at a high school play? It's oh, you know what? We ought to make it realistic. It'll be great for the people out there. They didn't think it might have accidentally gone wrong and he would have gotten hanged and broken his neck? Yeah, it's the school. It is the school's fault for Charlie's death. Nobody else. It's they couldn't come up with any better idea. It's yep, here's the plot point. Here, we're going to keep going like this, keep going like this. No one does that, okay? No high school that I know of is going to have a real noose and slip knot and with enough feet for when they drop to break your neck, okay? That just doesn't work unless the director is some kind of sociopath, which I'm guessing that's what it was with this movie. But let's go on. The second problem, the characters. There's not a single likable character in this crap heap of a movie. And the worst one is the cameraman. I forget his name. I don't care what his freaking name is. This guy is the biggest douchebag I have ever seen in any movie ever. There's not a single likable thing about him. He is a jerk in every single scene that he is in. And somehow, he has friends, and he also has a girlfriend, and he treats her like crap. Yeah, that's pretty common nowadays, boyfriends treating girlfriends like crap, but I digress. I wanted him to die so bad. But about 40 or 50 minutes into the film, he finally dies, and I'm yes, thank you so much, God. Thank you so much. He is dead. And he's thanks for hanging around. Bye. And it helped the movie tremendously. No one was any better, but I've never been happier to see a character die more than that freaking douchebag. I am not showing you. And the comments he makes, well, he's sexist, and he picks on the nerds, he throws footballs at people, he calls people names, he treats his girlfriend like crap, and he says there's no attractive girls in the theater when one of the main characters is extremely attractive. You're probably gay, you know that? You don't know what attractive is. No no homophobe. But let's continue on. He tells his best friend that maybe let's go into the theater and ruin it because you suck at acting. Yeah, great best friend, right? So they go into the school. The girl follows him, who the main guy has a crush on. So they go into the school. They're pulling it apart. All of a sudden, it's back together, and Charlie is back up, and he's stalking them one by one. And I didn't care. I did not care at all. I wanted every single character to die because it was so freaking annoying. The girlfriend gets it the worst. She keeps getting the rope around her neck and keeps choking her out. And then there's one part in the corner where you have that typical cliche horror girl who's going, oh my God, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. And it's like, shut up, oh my God, shut up. And she finally shuts her up and hangs her. Thank you so much. And all the movie relies on are jump scares. That's it, jump scares. It's just whenever some sound goes off, and because of the super freaking amplified loud sound in the theater, it was a and it's something there. It almost never pays off unless someone's getting hanged. And everyone in the theater is going, oh my God, that's so scary. Like, you know what? Screw you. You're not scary. You're not fooling me, okay? That's not scary. A loud sound is not scary. You know what's scary? People getting killed, disfigured people, actual tension. There's no tension in here. You're not scary. And then it's down to the boy and the girl. So they see an open door at the end of the room near the end of the movie, and he's telling her, "Hey, we can go now. I won't let you go. We're in this together." So they're running. So he runs toward the door. He lets her go. Yep, runs out the door. You're not that good with promises, buddy. So he heads back. She's choking. Why didn't you just take her out with you while you had the chance? But instead, they're just staying there. And then he gets hung by Charlie, and then the girl turns out to be Charlie's girlfriend's daughter. That doesn't make any sense. No, I need to back up a little bit. There's a hint in the movie that the main guy's father might have something to do with what's going on here, because he was sick the day that Charlie got killed. He was originally supposed to be the hangman. So he disappeared. But the ending completely denies that. So basically, the father had nothing to do with the movie, even though it was implying that he was. What was the point? Who does that? Now the film makes no sense at all now. Are you telling me that old woman at the beginning of the film who was watching it is that girl's mother? How does that even work? Was Charlie and her married? During that time, they were still in high school. Was she pregnant? They never said that. They don't explain it at all, and it's just so frustrating. I am so tired of these poorly made found footage movies. The only good one was Paranormal Activity, and the rest of them all suck donkeys, including this one. This movie sucked. I am glad I never had to see it again. Goodbye. Don't watch this movie.